In this video lecture, I will discuss the Ampere circuitry law. Ampere law can be derived from the Biot-Savart law and has traditionally been credited to Henri Marie Ampere, from whom the SI unit of current is named. However, the law actually was advanced by the English physicist James Clerk Maxwell and stated in the form that the line integral, that is B dot dl, around any closed path is equal to mu naught times the net current I passing through the surface bounded by the closed path. So here mu naught is the permeability of the medium and I is the net current flowing through the closed path. So coming to the figure, this figure, you can see it is observed that because of the wire symmetry, the magnetic field lines are circles concentric with the wire and lie in the planes perpendicular to the wire. The magnitude of the B is constant on any circle of radius A and is given as, you see, B is equal to mu naught I 2 pi by A, where A is the radius of that Amperean loop and you say I is the current flowing through that. So a simple way and a very convenient rule for finding the direction of B is just to grab the wire with the right hand. Then one can see that the position of the thumb represent the direction of the current and the four fingers, that is the rest four fingers, wrap in the direction of the magnetic field. Or it can be seen that the magnetic field lines has no beginning and no end. And just you can see the arrow mark in that figure, that means it have no beginning and no end, so rather it forms a closed loop. So that is the major difference between magnetic field lines and electric field lines. Means electric field lines which begin from the positive charges and end on the negative charges. So there is no closed loop formed by the electric field lines. So that is the major difference between magnetic field lines and electric field lines. Now we can see from here that the statement is of Ampere circuitry law is that the line integral for a closed curve is equal to mu naught times the current, net current flowing through that area which is bounded by a closed loop. So for its proof, we can see, we can consider a simply a infinitely long straight wire, means a conductor which have a length is equal to, for example, a small element, that is dl is chosen in that, and a current I is flowing through it. The magnitude of the magnetic field due to the current carrying wire at a distance r is given by, you can see simply by the formula that B is equal to mu naught I upon 2 pi r. Here instead of a, r is the radius of that loop. So the lines of this magnetic field are in general form of concentric circles around the wire as shown in that figure. So we want to calculate the line integral of this magnetic field around any circle of radius r. So all the line elements dl of this circle are directed along B, as shown in the second figure, that is current is emerging out, that is the at point O dot is shown. So this represents the current is in the outward direction, that is perpendicular to that plane, and the magnetic field is in the anti-clockwise direction. So we can say that all the line element dl of the circle are directed along B. So B dot dl, if we write it is B dl cos theta. So here as the magnetic field is in the same direction, so we write it is cos theta is cos 0, that is 1. So B dot dl, and we know the value as B is constant. So we write it is value mu naught I upon 2 pi r, and where dl is equal to that is length of that circumference, that is 2 pi r. So on calculating it, we get B dot dl is equal to mu naught I, which is nothing but it is a Ampere circuital law. So we can say that the result has been proved for a circular path of a magnetic field due to a straight and long current carrying conductor, but it is true in general for magnetic field due to any assembly of currents and for any type of path. So it is applicable to different types of closed paths. So Ampere laws plays the same role in magnetostatics as played by the Gauss law in electrostatics. Now there are some checkpoint for it. These are some exercises, so one can check that what can be learned from this video. The figure here shows 3 equal currents. In that you can see some Ampere loops are shown, 2 parallel and 1 anti-parallel. And for Ampere loops, so you can rank the loops according to the magnitude of B dot ds, means B here ds is the element. So according to you can identify it. This is a problem for the video seekers, so you can try at your own level. Another checkpoint is that you can see is Ampere law valid for all closed paths surrounding a conductor. Why it is not used for calculating B for all such paths. So one can try for these questions. Thank you.